I don't like her anymore, by the way.
What's up? Welcome to your favorite new podcast, The Ain't Shit Show. I'll let them sing us in.
How can we communicate if you don't hear what I say?
All right, I'll bring it in with the smooth grooves. I want to thank you for joining us for episode 17. My name is Fresh, and with me I have the best harmonizing group in all of podcast land, baby. Representing the Shady Bunch is the biggest Jane of all the Johns, and that is Kierra, Sophia. Give us a run real quick.
Understanding is what I need.
Ba-boom, chink.
You gotta cut that off. Okay. All right.
And my favorite sleepy socialite, Miss Tanae. Miss Tanae, give us a run.
Yes, bitch, you did it the first time.
Yes. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us today. We've been on a journey trying to get to episode 17 today. We've already recorded half of this podcast.
Epic fail. We recorded for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so y'all missed out on that 20 minutes, but we're going to give y'all a better 20 minutes. What y'all been up to?
We gonna recreate it. Go.
Okay. What were you up to, Kierra?
Who, me? What I did was, I got the most, non-interesting stories from the weekend. I went to work. I tried this new restaurant called Mike and Mason. It's on 5th Street.
What do they specialize in?
It's, just regular American fare. It's owned by a white woman and a black woman, and the decor is nice. It's a cute little spot.
Oh, cute little swirl spot.
Right.
A cute little hipster spot.
I like hipster.
They got like duck and waffles and shit.
No,
definitely.
I just
had
a conversation about duck. I can't. It's too fresh.
Fresh?
Yeah, the texture.
Hey.
The taste,
so you don't want fresh meat? So
actually,
you ready?
nah.
You ready to eat that motherfucking meat that been sold?
She want that roadkill.
Yeah,
She want something been hit by a truck one.
She wants something
I might
that
need
got
a little bit of GMO in my meat. It's a little bit. Cause that fresh, I went to Eleanor's and had duck something, and it was just too fresh. I tasted.
How you know it was fresh?
Because it was duck.
Boom, ching.
Boom, ching. You know what? I really don't know, but because the restaurant was like upscale, it was like a speakeasy in Smyrna. They try to be a little bit of pinky up situation. So I was like, okay, this might be. And the shit was like $40.
They still could have gave your ass a rat kebab.
They could have
They gave her guinea pig. No, it's okay.
It was disgusting.
It's
though.
okay.
That was my point.
Yeah. Well, that's all. I mean, we
Well, I had great food at the
tailgate.
Yes, I couldn't remember that. Since we talking about food, we back on that.
Right.
Food was bomb. I gave the Freemans a shout out. I'm giving it to you again. Shout out to the Freemans.
Shout out.
My Cowboys lost, and the Falcons fans were actually a lot nicer than I would have been to them.
Fuck the Falcons fans.
That was pretty. I mean, somebody
Fuck
did. A couple people did talk
going
some
to
shit.
These football games right now, anyway.
Hey, shout out to the Carolina Panthers. I saw my baby on the Tizoob on Monday night. He won.
Oh,
Cam Newton. What you mean? Who?
that lady.
Are you
that
a
strong
owl?
black woman?
Right. That's Wendy Williams.
So what you not gonna do?
That is a strong black
I
woman.
said what you not gonna do?
Tell me.
We can't.
These niggas gonna be like this
Right.
all night.
No, we ain't. We done talked to y'all for 20 minutes.
We went to the Hove concert.
Yes, let me backtrack from last night. Y'all, I went to the Hove concert. It was absolutely
It
amazing.
was great.
Everything I anticipated it to be, and then some. I almost died at the end. I got hella dehydrated. I was smoking.
She was in
drinking.
the chicken coop.
Exactly. I couldn't feel my face, couldn't feel my hands. I was like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. My knees was giving out.
My knees was giving out. You was just disintegrating, my nigga.
I drank bathroom water to survive. Baby,
she was about to turn into a pumpkin. It was almost midnight.
It was. I was about to be a pumpkin face head ass bitch.
That baby was falling apart.
Listen.
She was trying to get home for her lashes come off.
Right. Kierra gonna say, I like your lashes. After she know they look like they got a cricket letter eyes.
Look, you know when you compliment somebody and they don't know how to take it, you just be quiet.
No, because you don't compliment people on their lash. Like, oh, your lashes look nice.
No,
like,
you do compliment people on their lashes. Boy, you about to have me fired up.
boy.
Because I thought they looked nice. She's like, these things salty.
They right.
These things
They salty. They 24 hours.
I done cried on them. I done fried them. I done died on them.
And laid them to the
And I'm
motherfucking
just
side.
looking like they look all right to me. But you know, you can't argue with a woman when she's putting herself down.
Yeah.
Let me soak in misery. So yeah, Hove was dope.
Hove was
Monday,
definitely dope.
I went to go see Hilary.
Shout out to hubby brother.
hubby brother.
Shout out the Hove.
And Monday I went to see Hillary Clinton. That is.
Yeah, you ain't gonna just be saying it like it was
Right,
Beyonce.
yeah,
Hillary Banks.
Hillary.
Right.
Hillary
'Cause
who?
I definitely would have said Banks first.
Yes, I went to Hillary's book tour. It was pretty dope. She's chill, laid back. She gave us a gem though. I did not know that Kennesaw's voting machines were wiped right after the election.
Shut up.
No bullshit. And they currently have an investigation in Kennesaw County over the voting machines being wiped. She said it's not making news because, you know, Cobb especially is a red area.
Yeah,
But, you know,
for
this
sure.
is, you know, Georgia floats back and forth, but it's typically Republican.
It's typically, yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, they're not going to make it headline news, but it's something that, you know, a little tea.
Hey, we dropping exclusive.
And that's the note that she ended on. I was like, ooh, you a little shady, bitch. You just go, that was that.
But we all know he shouldn't have won.
Yeah,
he didn't even win a popular vote.
Nah,
he's
not
a
at all.
trash ass.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, he's
I
a
get-
trash egg.
Right,
You know,
we're not gonna go there, yeah.
You know, we try to avoid him on
Yes.
this
Yeah.
podcast
All
unless it's
calls.
absolutely necessary or absolutely hilarious.
Right.
This motherfucker gonna get up on the motherfucking Twitters.
On the
And say,
Twitters.
I wonder what the board, the UC, talking about this apology that he basically said that they need to give him. Which is, he tweeted today, like, I wonder if the UCLA players are gonna, you know, thank me in so many words. And so they did a press conference today and basically thanked him for not,
he
because
said
they
he
were,
made a phone call.
yeah, he made some phone calls while he was over there to get them out of jail. I mean, because they would have been doing like a long 10 years in jail.
Where were they? I missed
China.
it.
China.
Oh,
Stealing
shit.
out the Louis Vuitton store.
Yes.
Leangelo Ball.
Fucking idiots. Dumb and dumber.
Ooh,
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, one of them
Ooh,
balls. He
damn.
gonna be the ball. You know, out of your kids, you always gonna have one fuck up.
That
He the
one.
middle child, so that's definitely.
Yeah, they don't never know
he
their
prone
place in
to
the
that.
family.
Yeah.
Why
But
you
I'm
over there
talking
stealing
about-
Louis Vuitton?
And then the dad was he blew it off though, like, oh, they're gonna be all right. What the fuck do you mean? First of all,
In
y'all-
China, they gonna be
Right.
beheaded.
You mean?
Facts.
But
and the
even,
ancestors is coming
But
to
even
get 'em.
beyond that,
Facts.
like, you are teaching, like, you're supposed to be a trainer of a sport, which means you're teaching them about discipline and respect and morals and all of this other shit. So that make me question, what the fuck is you really doing?
What you thought LeVar Ball was over there doing? Living through them kids.
I don't know.
He just trying to live out his dream through these three little beige, funny looking boys.
Funny looking, they not.
So what I was actually referring to is when he said, "I can't believe Kim Jong-un said that I was." Whatever he said,
It's
said,
not like
it's
me
not like I call him short and fat.
I said you are so
He
shady.
can't believe Kim Jong called him ugly.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Everybody-
how old are you?
But beyond that, you done been called orange face for about 2 years now. Get over it. You know you not.
and you didn't call everything in the book,
Right.
sweetheart.
He's
Like,
a shithead. We moving along. I
Moving on,
yeah.
don't even want to spend that.
Hope
Y'all
was
ready for
nice.
y'all ready for the holidays?
Yes.
I'm not.
Are you going home?
Unfortunately, I'm only going home because I want to see my nephew because I love him so much. Shout out to Tristan. He lights up my world. He's so cute. But that's the only reason why. And since I gotta be around the rest of the motherfuckers to see him.
Damn. I hope none of your family listen to this.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all.
It'd be like that.
What about you, C?
Yeah, I'm going to Williamsburg. My sister got a little, what is it? A rental. One of those rentals in the area.
Is it a cottage?
Yeah, something like that. So
I feel like you go
That's
out there and you
Virginia,
do
right?
dragon play in Williamsburg.
right,
Like
sports
cosplay.
and you know,
You do cosplay
going
out there.
Jamestown settlement and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go out there and then we're gonna go do some shopping and then we're gonna go to Busch Gardens and see the Christmas lights, the holiday lights.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah.
different. I'm going home. We do the same stuff. But,
party and bullshit.
Hey, we have a good time
Hell
though.
yeah,
You know, I love being around my family for points in time.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be on the road by Saturday.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back. I'm gonna be back by Saturday early afternoon.
It got to be
no
back.
Bullshit. Well, I'm going to the Black concert, so
The 6 lap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all coming?
Oh,
Nah.
When is
you got some free tickets?
It's $30, dog.
$30 is
You
too
can
much.
swing it.
he don't
get
have enough hits
$10
for
from your-
$30.
The fuck? His
I
whole
don't
album
even-
is a banger, though.
But you're a fan.
You're a fan. We just
Get
like him.
into it.
Yeah, we think he's cool, but
Okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
pay for it.
All right.
We ain't gotta
We're
be
not
the type
mad.
of fan that
Bruh,
you are. That don't
bruh,
mean he
it's okay.
bad.
It's okay.
Sure.
It's okay. Oh, she is hurt.
She is hurt.
I ain't heard. You know,
up.
you just can't have certain conversations.
You just certain conversation.
Well,
You-
Friendsgiving
it's
is this
you acting like
weekend.
he Beyonce or something.
Right.
He on his way.
Oh my
Girl,
God.
anyway,
he give him a single
Friendsgiving.
lady.
Yeah, Friendsgiving. Like, next
Y'all
nigga,
some haters.
Friendsgiving.
Now I kind of
Friendsgiving is coming.
Yeah.
Y'all, what y'all cooking?
She want to talk about this Friendsgiving. Oh,
What you want to talk about? This
Friends-
little
Friendsgiving.
nigga.
Friendsgiving.
This little instant nigga.
let's
This
talk-
SoundCloud rapper.
She called him an Insta nigga, everybody. Shout out to 6 Lack, you Insta nigga.
I can't even believe you. I thought you liked good music.
I do like him. I don't stand
That's
for
like,
him,
okay,
though.
first of all, I love Carrie Hilson. I think she's an incredible writer, but I would never pay to see her live.
I wouldn't pay to see her live either.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Friendsgiving is great. I'm making
Hey, I
greens
didn't know
and
she
corn-
was standing for 6 lakh like
greens
that.
and cornbread is on my list. I think there's a lot of cheese on it.
It is.
I saw
Bruh,
everybody was talking about cheese. My stomach started churning when I looked at that list.
I said we gonna be constipated.
And Sean making mac and cheese, and you know her mac and cheese is like
Hey,
easy.
y'all give me a
cheese.
shout out for this mac and cheese
Look.
every podcast. That's
It's
the
a
only-
mac and cheese
Party.
party. Mac and cheese party.
Listen, her mac and cheese is the winner at all the mac and cheese off.
All the food festivals. We
somebody-
gotta get you a food truck, girl.
Girl.
Because it is one mac and cheese.
Somebody
They
said
want-
they gonna bring mac and cheese. I was like,
Uh-uh.
no, you
Who
will
said
not.
they was gonna bring?
I ain't
you?
gonna say no names, but I remember.
say it.
No, I can't say the name.
Say
Anyway,
it.
but I'm probably gonna bring something that I can eat.
Yeah.
Probably like a side or something. Slap some Brussels sprouts and some carrots and some
I mean,
olive oil.
for the greater of the good of the day, just eat and rejoice and be glad.
I am
in
gonna
it.
eat, but I'm gonna eat what I can eat. I ain't about to eat no.
I ain't about to eat all that cheese either, though.
That shit will have me out.
Bree's making a cheese casserole.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck is a cheese
I
casserole?
don't even fucking know
Hey,
what
they
that means.
It sound like
Ash-
mac and cheese.
Ash making a cheesy potatoes.
I can't eat that shit either.
I love cheese
I'm gonna eat
potatoes.
before I come over here.
Listen, that's why I had everybody posted, and I would assume that everybody.
I'm
was
making
going-
collards.
going-
I'm gonna make cabbage.
Collards and
I
cornbread.
think Joy
No,
already
Joy
said
got
she was-
cabbage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right,
yeah,
they don't want to listen to us make this food
Yes, they
list.
do. They mouth watering.
All right, we're going to move into Little Shit. Little Shit is our pop culture segment, where we talk about what's going on your timelines. Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready. You ready? We ready?
Put your cups up,
Cause we gotta get.
because we got to get these cornballs out of here, and I don't care if they are your faves. So,
Who's cornball? You better not say Cam Newton.
oh no, he's a cornball too.
No, he's not. He
So-
just dressed funny.
Drake
Strong black
collects
woman.
Hermes Birkin bags.
No, he doesn't. Drake, why do you keep doing this to me? Drake, what the fuck, yo?
I knew-
You collect bags? You collect Hermes Birkin bags? Who are you collecting them for? What the
Okay,
fuck
let me
is
tell you
wrong
the
with
story.
Drake?
So,
He makes it so easy.
I'm going to tell you. Calm
Drake,
down.
I'm done. I'm done. Bye.
She is so upset. So Drake told the Hollywood Reporter that he collects Hermes Birkin bags for his future wife. Drake said,
He is the gayest.
You the gayest.
Drake said, I'm a fan of Hermes Birkin. There are very few things in the world that are tangible. Let me read it in my Drake voice. I'm a fan of Hermes Birkin bags. Oh, I ain't gonna do him like that. There are very few things tangible, very few things in this world tangible anyways that hold their value. And I appreciate those things. It was one of those things I started collecting, I guess, for the woman I end up with one day. She will have a fairly vast collection of Hermes Birkin bags.
He Drake.
So
those bags range from $8,000 to $100,000.
Does he have them in a vault?
So he probably just picks one off because, you know, like all the little Instagram girls say that he gives out bags and stuff. So he probably got a little stash.
You giving
of both.
Birkins out to these Insta bitches?
Birkins
No,
and
they
Chanel.
don't deserve Louis.
Let me get some flat tummy
Drake
tea because all I need is one to pay a few bills.
Okay, Drake, holla at me.
We need to talk.
I ain't got no BBW,
listen.
but I got a big booty. My size. And it right.
My ratio is.
She's saying that right. Co-sign me.
Everybody like, what to say? What to say? What to say?
She got a little fatty daddy.
Look, do we be true to the audience or do we hold her down?
Right. Hold her down. Hold her down. We gotta.
She got a fatty. Is this sweet or weird?
It's super weird.
Weird as fuck.
Because
bro.
he might as well say he got a savings account for his wedding.
Which is also super weird. And don't somebody got that?
I mean, there are a lot of women that got savings accounts.
No,
for
there
their
are
wedding.
not a lot of
that.
women that do
I
that.
recently heard that. Where I hear that from?
You heard it. You heard it in your own atmosphere. But we
drugs, y'all.
She's looking at me like, who girl? Who
said it?
Girl,
girl,
give me
who?
this C. But we gonna worry about that off camera.
Look.
Oh Lord, which
So
explains
listen.
it. Which
Drake keep doing all this weird shit, my nigga. Like, and we keep letting Drake slide with this weird shit.
This is it.
Because
It's
we
Drake.
say Drake owns it. He is who he. So what, my nigga? We gotta stop giving Drake these passes for being a weirdo, my
But
nigga.
look, I might give him a pass because did y'all see he was just in Sydney last night and there was a guy in the audience. This was after one of his shows. A guy in the audience was like groping and feeling on girls and he stopped the shit, got on the table and said, if you feel on another girl in him, I'll fuck you up. And everybody went
Drake
crazy.
Is such a gentleman.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what everybody said. Like, thanks, Drake.
But one thing don't cancel out the other thing.
I mean, but I guess it
You
kinda
can be
puts
a
perspective.
gentleman and you can be a weirdo at the same time.
Drake is definitely like
A little of both.
on some.
Drake is that's like you go to his house and he got a full baby room set up. Like,
I mean,
this
he
is
does
for
have
when
a full mural of Beyonce in his house. And
he
that's not
definitely
your
has
boo.
a mural of everybody on his
Right.
body. And it's how much y'all want to bet within the next 365 days Drake will have a tattoo of Beyonce?
Oh.
What? He got one already.
I was about to say that we don't know it. Right, we
He got a tramp stamp.
He got a Beyonce.
Drake got a tramp stamp.
He got a
Beyonce. Drake has a Beyonce tramp stamp.
No bullshit. I swear he probably do.
Oh my God.
I can see it.
Why bags? And let's take the weirdo part out of it. He said something about they hold a value, I guess. Why not diamonds, real estate, something like that? Why do you? Hey, what y'all
I think it's more of the.
What that is, you better say something. Let me say something. Really
Yeah,
quick.
along the same lines.
What that is to me is a control mechanism. Because it's like, I want to see my bitch in this, so I'm going to put her in
Bingo,
that.
that's what I was about to say.
And it's kind of creepy, too.
It's
It's
definitely
kind of like what
creepy.
Ye did to Kim.
Yeah.
He threw everything out her joint and said, hey,
Yeah. Go ahead.
you look like lies, trash, and garbage. Let me just revamp your whole life. And that's kind of like what Drake
Yeah.
is kind of doing, like coming in and saying, yeah, what you got going on is trash. Let me holler at you. This is what I need you to wear.
But Drake's not the
And he not-
aficionado on none of that.
No,
though.
he's not. But you know, people are label whores, and Hermes has been around for dumb long. So I guess
But
it would
that's
accrue.
the thing. He's Drake. He could easily be like, "Hey, can y'all remake that bag for me for this from this particular period?" He ain't
Yeah.
gotta be
Here's
collecting
the
no
tea.
bag.
Drake buy them joints for himself. Y'all gonna find out he
And got
Caitlyn Jenner on the
him
low.
and Bruce.
And him and Bruce go out in sundresses and sun hats on.
Drake
Sun
Willin.
hat. What the
Drake
fuck is
Willin
this?
and Caitlyn.
Drake Willin. No.
Drake Willin.
Aubrey. His first name is rather
Yeah.
Unisex.
What
Yes,
if
thank you.
Drake was born to her Matthew?
Mappy.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
I want to see.
But I heard he can slang the dick though.
How you hear that?
It's a lot
I
of
know
bitches
girls
that
who
can
fucked
slang
them.
dick.
Oh.
That don't mean nothing.
It's a lot of bitches that like to slang dick. Hey, shout out to
Shut up. Don't even. Don't even do it. We will not get sued for libel or slander
Right.
on this show.
We
I
just
know
talking
exactly
I
and
what
wasn't
you
gonna
bullshitting,
say
guys.
no. I wasn't gonna say nobody name. I was just playing.
You was gonna say enough so that the people knew.
No, I wasn't. I know better.
I know better.
When you start knowing better.
Y'all, she don't know better. She don't know nothing.
Hey, baby girl.
Baby girl. Baby girl.
Hey, if y'all met a dude and he said, I've been having all this stuff saved up for whoever
That's
my wife
creepy.
is. Are you?
Nah.
Because one, you were just waiting for a wife.
You just needed somebody to fill this space.
Yeah,
It ain't
and
got
you
shit
want
to
to wear
do with
those
me.
bags. That's gross. That's like your parents having a dream for you that they can't fulfill. Like, I'm buying you these bags that I like.
Yeah.
Because I want to see you in them because it's not
So
okay
you don't
for
want a
me.
bitch with an identity. He don't want a bitch with an
I
identity.
want to live. So you think he want to be a bad bitch and he got to live through a bad bitch to be a bad bitch?
Right? Yes, duh. What you think?
Bingo!
Where have you been? Where you been for the last 8 years?
Listen, I can't be a bad bitch, so I'm gonna get me a bad bitch and live through the bad bitch.
Yeah. Yes.
Where have you been for the last 8
He the
years?
Lonzo Ball of bad bitches. Like he just want to live through.
Drake been wanting to be a stripper for at least 10 years.
True.
I love you, Drake. I'm only doing this because
Thanks,
you made me.
Drake.
You made me
Look
do
what
this.
you did to me.
You made me do you like this.
Man. So Drake with these this Airman's collection.
I feel like we already know
That
the
ain't
answer.
even lit or shit. It's creepy.
So
that
that
means
shit.
I
We're
think
not
it's
gonna
alright.
give you a new word.
Sorry,
Right.
Drake.
It's
Your
shit.
creepster of the day.
That's shit, Drake. And I would love a Hermes
Hermes,
Birkin
okay.
bag, but you
gotta let me pick it out, dog. You can't come with it and say I got something for you.
I mean,
and
I
then-
could see if he like had Hermes come to the crib with his collection,
with a collection and say,
and
Yeah.
like pick from a bag. These are the
but
these
don't tell me what you got. It say pick one.
Where did you hear this?
Blogs.
The
Yeah.
World Wide Web is out here World Wide Webbing, okay? And news ain't slow.
News ain't slow.
News ain't slow.
Well-
So we decided that was shit. So moving on to the next thing. Get Out was submitted as a comedy. Y'all heard about that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Get Out was submitted as a comedy to the Golden Globes, and people are kind of pissed off about it. Universal Pictures submitted it in the comedy category, so that it'll have a higher chance of winning that category, which is still kind of dumb to me if that's not what the main point of it is. But, it might just be a marketing thing. Get Out is, for those who haven't seen it, it's basically about, it's a horror movie about racism. It isn't about blatantly, obviously scary racism, like cross burnings and shit like that. But it's more about how people try to be aggressively unscary.
Mm-hmm.
And, how white people are. And it's about basically how they fetishize us. Fetish. Ooh.
Fetish.
We got it. Fetish.
Ooh, so everybody got a problem with that.
Fetishize.
Y'all know what we mean. Make us into fetish objects.
Right. Fetish object.
They are envious of our style, our swag, our athletic
muscles.
ability,
I'm muscle.
what we supposed to be able to do in the bedroom. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like the Kardashians, but they actually get inside your body.
Shout out to Georgina,
Who is Georgina?
the maid.
Oh,
No.
So some feel that the film, the informative horror film, if it's about racism, they feel like if it wins for comedy, that's just going to make white people think that,
Racism is a joke.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what you think? You agree or we back doing being too sensitive?
A little of both.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the movie, the shit is
pretty
funny.
funny.
The shit is funny. It is
The
what it
movie is
is.
very
It probably
funny.
wasn't intended to be funny, but that friend
I mean, it
is
was
hilarious.
written by Pill.
Right.
Whatever the fuck it is,
Exactly.
and
So he
he's
knew,
funny.
right. He knew that the shit that he wrote was going to be hilarious. Although the tone, I get the point of the movie is what is not funny. But
I wouldn't call it a comedy though.
But see, you know how like if you read the ingredients on the back of a box, they put the most first and they put the least last, right? And I feel like you would probably go horror, drama, suspense.
I wouldn't put horror in it, honestly.
Yeah,
That was
I didn't
not
think it was a horror movie.
It was more
I
a
think it was.
suspense.
yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
Suspense.
that was definitely a suspense.
But we
heard
do
that.
agree that comedy would be like the third or fourth.
It would definitely be second for me. I would say suspense comedy.
yes,
I would say suspense horror comedy.
Yeah, I didn't find it horrifying.
It wasn't scary.
No, there was nothing scary about it.
It was either suspenseful or hilarious.
Yeah, I found it very funny.
I found it very creepy.
Both.
Yeah, and that's horror to me.
I think it was creepy because it was so real. Like as the movie played out, you was like, yo.
So let me say this. So if the movie didn't have nothing to do with race and these people were taking these, just say healthy people,
it wouldn't be a horror
in there. Like, that wouldn't be a horror movie.
No, to me, well, yeah, it probably would, but we didn't see a lot of putting their brain in it. We didn't see that. That would make it horrifying and
horror is more so the feeling that it tries to give you, because there's a lot of horror movies that don't have gore, that don't have any of that. That's still a horror movie.
I hear.
I guess it was trying to tap into the psyche.
We can say this: what they marketed it as was a horror movie. Right. Everything leads to that. So whether we agree on it or not, they feel as though it's a horror movie. I definitely feel as though it's in that
definitely
realm.
A suspense thriller.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be a comedy, but it did have some funny moments in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. I mean, I can understand why they're mad, because it's like you telling me what my film was when I told you what it was.
Yeah. And does the award mean anything if the award ain't really for what you presented?
No.
But, unless you're just trying to make more money to get people to know about it.
But when you are looking at accolades, it doesn't say Academy Award winner for this award, just Academy Award.
Or is it Golden Globe?
A Golden Globe winner, or whatever the award is. It doesn't give you the details. So just to get that connection to your name, I mean, if that
I can see it. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly why they're doing it. Right. That's 100% why they're doing it. Right. So I mean, it's from fucked up, a marketing standpoint, but
it's like a gift and a curse with it.
So my thing is this: I do think that sometimes that we can be a little sensitive as people of color. It's like, I mean, everything is about race, but everything is not so racist,
right,
you
or
know,
just
like
daunting to the culture type.
Yeah,
thing
I don't.
Like,
this isn't one of those. I mean, I get it. Trust me, I get it. And if I were Key and Peel or whatever the guy, which one of them, Peel. If I was Peel and if I was old buddy that was in a movie, I feel a way too. I'm like, this wasn't no damn comedy.
Right.
However, as a consumer, I don't really see it as a bad thing. And maybe because I'm a person of color or a black woman, let me be real.
Oh my God.
I'm so black. But maybe because I was black, I found a humor in it, because that's real shit.
That was real life.
That's why it wasn't horrifying to me. It was real ass shit. This is shit we see every day. That's not horror. I mean, maybe it's been dumbed down, or just it's so we accept it so much that it's not horror. But I didn't find it. I didn't think for 1 second that movie was a horror movie. I laughed when I saw the motherfucking trailer and the teaser, and I was like, "Is this a joke?"
Yeah, the trailer didn't do the movie any justice, because that trailer was horrible.
Trash, yeah.
And I only went to go see it after like week 3 when everybody was like, yo, that shit lit. Like, go see it. So then I went to go, I was not going to see it. But, you know, the fact that they only spent $4 million on it and then it made almost $300 million.
Let me borrow $1, my nigga.
You know, it's kind of one of those things you got to think about whatever, I guess, the greater good is. And if, you know, if
it affords
this movie getting this Academy Award, just to have Academy Award by it, makes it so that more black directors and actors and all of that have more jobs, then I guess so be it. We used to compromising anyway. So if we're going to compromise
mortgage your soul, you're going to mortgage your soul. So. It's
a rent to own situation. Look, I'm gonna let you borrow this.
So,
hey, bring my soul
Get
back.
Out being submitted as a comedy is lit or shit.
I mean, it's shit for them, but I think it's lit that it's nominated.
Right, it's shit for them, but lit for the culture and the opportunity that it could afford.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with lit only because of that, and it affords more opportunities. But white people know that racism is not a joke,
right? But just know that we know that y'all trying to fuck us.
Oh yeah, and then white people don't get this shit twisted. We will fuck you up.
We will fuck you up, white people. Understand this. Know this.
Don't get it twisted.
Absorb this.
Okay. Thank you for listening.
That was a PSA from
God
the
bless.
Shit
Good
Show.
night.
God bless.
My Russell Simmons voice.
All right. So then we say that was lit. We all said that was lit. Yeah. All right, cool. So our next subject, y'all heard about D.L. Hughley.
Girl.
All right. So let me get this tea.
I didn't. I follow him too.
Tell the people about that.
Okay. Let me get them this tea. Y'all have probably heard this tea by now. We're recording on Wednesday. We usually record on Tuesday, but we were at the show.
Took our night.
It's The Rock. So yeah. So D.L. Hughley shared on Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast that he lost a son he conceived after cheating on his wife. During the podcast, he revealed that his infant son was killed by the mother of the boyfriend of the baby mom.
What? Okay.
Yes. Forcing him to cope with heartbreak and losing the child while dealing with the guilt of stepping out on his wife.
Hey,
DL said, I had knocked up this chick and she had a baby. The baby got killed by her boyfriend. It was a horrible experience. I had this baby that I'm paying for. This baby, he never really says my son. He says this baby. So it doesn't seem like
because the wife probably said, if you call that woman.
No, let me give you this tea. Let me give you this tea. Let me give you this tea, girl.
About to be real good. Sis.
Right. He had this baby he was paying for. He said he was scared and I was married and just now starting my career. He said he gets a call from his homeboy saying your son is in the hospital. I go to the hospital and his boy was laying on the bed.
So everybody knew but his wife?
Apparently the boyfriend had shaken him to death and damaged his brain. DL admitted he kept the news from his wife 4 years, my nigga.
What?
4 years. He said, finally one day I tell my wife and she said to me, I wish you would have told me this so we could have went through this together. Bitch.
You supposed to cry like a pussy at that point.
No, it's years later.
No, I'm talking about, but for him, like, because you dealing with a bitch that most women would have been like, nah, B.
Listen, my theory is he definitely told her after he was rich.
Yeah.
He definitely didn't tell her when he was poor.
Yeah.
Because that is a
definitely would have left him
woman's response.
Yeah.
It was years ago, ain't shit I can do about it now. Going to get this Hermes Birkin bag. Drake going to get this Hermes Birkin bag.
That is,
and I'm getting $100,000 one.
And that's a demon though. Like that's something heavy.
That's a heavy demon to
What
carry.
would you do in that situation?
Would you like for me to tell you? Would everybody like for me to tell you what I would do? Would you guys like to hear me? All right.
I wrote a song about it.
Here you go. All right. So after he had told me, I would tell him, God don't make no mistakes. And then I will walk off. Because let me tell you something.
Wait, can we know exactly what she's saying here?
Shade math.
Baby, right? Let me translate.
Let her give you the shade
this baby is dead. And she's saying, God don't make no mistakes on your cheating ass.
Let me tell you why.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
If you come to me and try to drop that shit on me, hold up. First of all, you cheated on me and you got someone pregnant. So you betrayed our trust and now you want me to sympathize and empathize for you. I cannot give you that right now. I'm very hurt and angry and I got to deal with that shit.
And after years.
So you didn't let me live this lie for a long time.
Yeah. Long time.
Okay.
Be faithful.
Right. And I'm talking to everybody that I got a good man and the homeboy know, the homeboy's wife got to know. Somebody else know. I'm the only one that probably do not know. Okay. And if that baby had lived, God rest that baby's soul. And I'm just talking from a place of
bitter black woman.
Yeah. But if that baby had lived, when was he going to tell her?
Yeah.
When was he going to tell her about this illegitimate child? Okay. And then when she found out about the child, she would have to see the fruits of his betrayal.
The fruits of betrayal.
Indefinitely.
That's the name of the show. Fruits of betrayal.
We found it. We found it. But I'm saying that's a hard thing to deal with.
Here's my perspective on it. And I'm with 100% of what she said. But I'm more so like, I sleep in the motherfucking bed with you every day. Not only did you cheat on me, you got another bitch pregnant. Not only did you get her pregnant, You lost a child and you come
No. Not only did you get her pregnant, but she kept the child.
Yeah. You
were paying for
a child. And listen, your child died and you laid in this bed with me every day and I didn't know shit. Like you going
That's
through.
That's what I'm thinking about more than anything.
Yeah, that's who are you?
Right.
You
I don't know you.
Sociopath.
I don't know you. If you could do that. Because I feel like if you marrying somebody, that's supposed to be a level of your homie, your lover, your friends.
Yeah. We are one.
And you couldn't tell me this, but she didn't sense this. I'm a fucking detective. I'm like inch eye, private eye. So I might not know what's off, but I know something is off. And so the fact that he kept it that cool, that her third eye wasn't like, what the fuck is up with this nigga? Or, whatever. He gave her no inklings that something was like off with him.
The whole time.
That is scarier.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's the scary part. Because I'm sure he's cheated on her more times than that.
For sure.
But what
especially since he got money.
What we're forgetting is that this poor black woman, even though that may have been a kept woman's response, she immediately took on his burden and said, I could have been there for you.
Yeah.
We could have went through this together. Nigga, what? No, you gonna deal with that shit and you gonna deal with the fact that I'm leaving your ass.
Yeah. But, if she would have found out back then, she would have left and then she wouldn't have been able to reap none of this DL money.
She may not have left him. Cause a lot of people say cheating is not the worst thing that can happen.
That's
to
true.
A
Some people do believe that.
So,
some people cool with that.
But the thing,
but it's definitely hard to leave a rich man.
I keep thinking about fences.
That nigga brought the baby home. She didn't get a chance.
I think I would have thrown the whole baby away.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh, it's good. You need to see
that version.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
That's shit.
Yeah, listen.
Shit. That's some shit. I'm gonna unfollow you.
And
you make a bad name for black men because that's some fucked up.
Right, you lay in the fucking bed with your wife for years and didn't say nothing. So what was the reason he all of a sudden wanted to spill
something going? I don't know. Right?
He said he wanted to become a man and blah 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 all that shit. First of all, you gotta raise black men over again.
And why
so they don't become men until they're in their 50s.
But why do they always have to become men at the expense of another woman?
Yeah.
That's the way they've been raised.
Facts.
Damn.
But I'm gonna tell you something, niggas. Listen up.
Fuck boys.
You better come when you come to me, like Jill Scott said, you better be ready. Okay?
Fuck boy.
Come over here with that fuck boy shit. Because you can't raise a man. Shout out to K. Michelle.
Fuck boy.
All right,
awful.
Yeah, that's fucking awful.
That is like awful news to end 2017.
So
like,
that
ain't what I'm ending my 2017.
I mean, no, but I'm just
fuck
think
DL
about
his
that.
Life.
I mean, I know, fuck him, fuck you, DL. But the fact, like, you literally
but y'all, everybody loves him right now because he told the truth.
Fuck your truth. No, you didn't. You didn't tell the truth.
It's so funny how men tell the truth and anything a woman says is questioned 15 times.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that is what Hilary was talking about.
If that chick would have came and said, I was pregnant by D.L. Hughley back in the day and the baby died and he didn't tell his wife, they would have been like, she lied.
And the wife would have been like, my husband would not keep something like that from me. And
I fucking known him for 2 weeks. He wouldn't do a thing like that.
But what you say Hilary was saying?
That's exactly what Hilary was talking about. How when in the case of her emails, like how it was just a topic of discussion for the entire 2 years of her candidacy. Meanwhile, men can do all types of scandalous things. Grope the bitch, these pussygate and all this stuff. And nobody is, pressing issues like that. But when it comes to a strong and powerful woman, like we get the third degree for everything. And she was like, fuck no. She said that's exactly why she was a little bit reserved, why she didn't answer a lot of questions. She said she didn't feel like she owed us all these explanations.
Bitch.
And I respect that. Yeah. I respect that. Because you're not about to question me. Yeah. You're not going to question me. And that's like the definition of like just sexism in the world. And we don't even realize when it's happening.
Yeah.
But I do.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just like, dog, like that made sense. I was sitting there like, major key, bitch. So yeah,
that's true. So DL, that shit. It's a group. It's a group shit. A group shit. That sound crazy. All right. So this is a quick one right here. So Escape was on Watch What Happens Live, and all four of them were on there. Hold on, did y'all see when Wendy Williams tried to throw shade?
No, tell me.
Okay, so they were on Watch What Happens
Wendy
Live.
Can't throw shade at
and
nobody.
she gonna say, not Latasha, but her sister.
Oh,
Latavia. No, she didn't call her Latavia.
Latanya. Tamika.
Gonna say, her body is weird, but she can sing.
What?
Bitch,
You are the
your
queen of disfigured.
Right. Right.
Body dysmorphia.
Right.
Yes, I was gonna say that, bitch.
Right?
You better get your vocab.
You feel me?
Nigga, she look like two cantaloupes on top of a rose gold pretzel.
This
like,
pee.
bitch.
This she done let a pee.
Wait, say that again. Picture that. Wait, two cantaloupes.
Them titties and that little ass body.
A rose gold what?
Pretzel.
Rose gold the brand. Rose gold.
That was a good one, Sean. I had to think about it. Even high five. I was like, what?
We both were like,
we both was like ink skin.
But that's
blue.
true.
Listen,
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
I just call her a letter
crazy.
Where did you come up with that?
That brain.
That brain is special.
That brain is magnificent.
Listen, so they were on there and they was doing the escape thing where we trying to get along, but we really don't get along, where we really don't fuck with each other like that, but we trying to do it for this bag.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, Andy Cohen, he a little messy bitch.
Right. He don't give a
So
fuck.
he say, you know, are y'all coming with new music and is Candy gonna be a part of it? Whatever. So Candy like, I mean, they doing music. I ain't doing
You know,
music.
I don't really care for Candy too much these days.
Listen, and they said, yes, we're doing music. Candy, he's like, well, why won't you do any music? She was like, basically she was booked and busy. She said she got businesses and she going on Broadway and she just don't have time for that. But they are going to finish the tour with all four of them. So, is there an escape without all four of them?
No.
It can be. Even
You think so?
No.
It ain't. I think
Just
they
like
are
it wasn't
four.
no TLC without Left Eye.
Right.
Yeah, that went down quick, and they were my faves.
Flames, right.
Yeah.
But no, and Candy, you're not even that talented. Let's keep it a buck.
Ooh,
I mean, but
she's the
I-
songwriter.
No,
though.
I was about as far she's a
good songwriter.
She's a phenomenal songwriter, but I can do without her being on stage.
I could too.
Let
Or-
your
we can really do without
her
any
in
of them
the
being
studio.
on stage.
But my thing is,
they all move.
but for her to be as whiny, she's a wimpy
I'm
fucking
trying
kid.
so very hard.
I'm like, oh,
Keep her
Cats.
I watched the you know they got like a reality show. But
yeah.
it's like
I only
4
watched
parts.
the first episode, but I'm probably not gonna watch.
Yeah.
It's only 4 parts.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
only
well,
4
I'll
parts.
see it through because it's only 4.
Yeah, it's only.
But
4
my
parts.
thing is, she's a wimpy fucking kid. She's always complaining. You can't dance. That means all the more reason why you need to be front and center trying to get the moves. Don't be standing off to the side being a little
true.
puss. This is your job. This is what you do. You critique other people for a living and this, that, and the third. Show up and show out.
But if this ain't, because I feel like Candy was kind of forced into the shit. Because Candy got money.
Right? She don't need
Candy
it.
don't need none
But
of this.
Candy
and
don't
they
need to forget
it.
where she came from.
But I can if I don't want to deal with a bunch of messy
Well, then I
bitches.
would rather you just did not do it then.
But that's
don't-
what she said. They kind of swindled her into it. They went on the radio for Homegirl to give her apology from lying on her from back in the day.
Who?
Tamika lied on Candy, said Candy had fucked JD daddy and did all this shit.
Why do people make up lies like that?
Because they stupid.
Anyway,
But
go
this
ahead.
shit was like 20 years ago, dog. And I get it.
Yeah.
You need your apology. All right.
But then when they went on the radio, it was kind of like, oh, y'all back together. And that's kind of how the ball started rolling. And if you look at that first episode, Candy was just like, hold on. I didn't say I was doing all of this.
But you are on a reality show about escape. So deductive reasoning would tell you that the objective is y'all escape being together or something.
But I think they got the reality show deal after they went on the radio and kind of looked like they was going to be back together. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, I feel like it got to be all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Escape is all 4 of them. I feel like they're although I feel like most of them are pretty good singers, I guess.
Yeah,
There's
they are.
Tiny.
I mean, she probably the least talented out of all of them as far as vocal ability.
No, I think Candy is. I think
No,
Candy can sing.
Tiny Tiny is definitely not the greatest.
Tiny the least talented, but if they were so great, the strongest singer is Latasha. She couldn't do her solo career by herself.
Did she try?
Yeah, she tried. She left the group first.
Oh, fail.
Yeah. Don't know why she look like, y'all see that Cabbage Patch meme?
Yes.
Hey, I laugh at it.
As fuck.
Listen, I look at it every day. Like the last 4 days, I've been looking at it. It's so weird.
Facts.
I mean, and I think the bigger thing is they're not easy on the eyes.
Yeah,
so
then they did all this
part.
plastic surgery, but makes it look worse. Candy's probably the best looking one to me.
Yeah, Candy is the best looking one.
They all look squeezed into their outfits.
Like especially the one Wendy.
busted biscuits.
They all got on waist trainers, thigh trainers.
Speaking
eye trainers. They got on.
Shout out to Bae.
Hey, listen. This nigga asked me, these them tangents they be talking about. This nigga, hey, I got the notification and it said, are you waist training? And I laughed so hard. I was like, this bitch.
Sean was looking good. I didn't realize. I was just scrolling. I said, fresh.
Hey, freshman in the gym, man. Can I get my props for being in the gym?
You doing that. You doing that, Zaddy. I said, Sean, you waist training.
Hey, I laughed so hard. I said, this bitch. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. That was, keep up, honey. Keep on keeping on. I know that gave you a good tickle. Sean,
I can't. She looking at my feet, and he's saying, "Listen, Kierra just tried to tap her with this bright ass, green ass, Grover ass sock."
And then I was like,
"Yo,
whatever."
Right? I thought you were just laughing. I thought you were just laughing.
Listen, y'all missed this because we recorded it before, but Kierra is hella distracting and hella annoying. And the word was what?
Obnoxious.
Obnoxious.
I'm not obnoxious. But tell her your definition of obnoxious. Cause I mean, I'm okay with it.
No ending, no filter. Just, I mean, there's no limit to just the shit
things
that
I can
you
do
and say, do.
Yeah.
And I thought I was bad.
Yeah,
I thought I was bad, but I've met my match.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool though. I mean, it is what it is,
baby girl.
Listen up, baby girls.
I have limits at work.
So
we don't care.
Escape is literal shit.
So we think Candy is petty. Or she got legit concerns. I think she definitely got legit concerns.
I think she
and I don't need y'all.
She petty.
She petty to me because she is the definition of a dry snitch too.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And she cry all the time.
She do cry all the time. But just from a pure business standpoint of Escape, I get it from her. Like, I get it. Y'all need me. I don't need y'all. This ain't even how I don't even like doing this shit no more.
Well, really just two of them need her. Tiny good.
Tiny good, but Tiny could use some more bags.
But she ain't hurting for nothing either.
No, she ain't hurting.
I mean, she live in Camp Creek.
She ain't hurting.
This cheap out there though. South Fulton is cheap. You can get you a motherfucking 6-bedroom house for $250.
You feel me? And that's all I want in life.
I do want an Escape album. But I want it with all four of them. But if it ain't all four of them, I just say don't do it.
Don't do it. All or nothing.
Speaking of groups that's making a comeback, y'all gotta hear that new 112.
Hey, people keep saying that.
That shit is good.
Yeah, I've heard that. My sister said something about it.
It's real good. Like they remade one of their songs, but it's
Peaches
the same
and
melody.
Cream.
Yes, that one I think. But it's a dope. Like I've never heard a group remake their own shit and do it in such a way.
I'ma listen.
It's a good ass album.
You're like the fifth person to tell me that, so I definitely got it.
My sister just said something, so I was like, yeah, but because you said it,
good.
Damn, sister.
Right? Because she be
don't do sister like that. I like sister.
I'll be like,
don't be doing sister like that. All right.
Okay.
So that's lit or shit. Them doing the album without Candy.
Shit. Them doing the album.
Shit.
Oh shit. I'm for an album,
all
guys,
the shit
if
is
it ain't
shit.
all for y'all.
But if you wanted to be lit, keep it together.
Right. All right, real quick. New music review. We got these two songs I just want to talk about. And the first one is Eminem featuring Beyonce. This Walk on Water.
If I could walk on water.
Ooh. You sound like you're swallowing gravel.
I actually was about to choke. So that wasn't.
If you don't put the mic down your throat,
that wasn't my best, guys.
Well, how you feel about the Eminem joint?
I think that people like dumbed down stuff, and I think
very dumbed down.
Eminem he's wordy, and his cadence isn't like what's now. So I think that he can get lost in translation. But if you listen to the content of what he's saying, I actually like it. But I do think that for it to be a single to come out with it was kind of like, I probably wouldn't have came out with this. It would have been a single, but it wouldn't have been my comeback. And Beyonce's voice sounded good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Sis hit all
the notes. Crisp and clear.
Crisp, baby. I'm talking about crystal clear.
Clear.
Crystal. But yeah, I just
B definitely came through with the vocals.
Yeah, right. But I'm gonna go ahead and share my opinion.
Go ahead.
If y'all like to hear it, here it go.
Okay.
No, but really the song was very lackluster. I thought it was I like Beyonce's voice on it, but the song is very repetitive. It's like what else? Yeah. Give me more. And I mean, I get that Eminem is rapping, but I've never necessarily been a fan of Eminem. I love beyond Eminem. Like Renegade and the song where he was writing himself the letter.
Stan.
Yeah.
When tea's gone cold.
I think here's the thing about Eminem. I think if Eminem drops something, all them white people gonna buy it. Yeah. They still buying his shit. I feel like Eminem has yet to evolve.
Yeah, he sound the same.
It's just kind of like...
It's like Trey Songz.
It's kind of like with a Hove, and he's still Hove, but he's evolved like... He can keep up with what's going on, and I feel
Shout out to hubby brother.
I feel like it's the same shit. I feel like it was a waste of a Beyonce feature.
It was, because
you could have used Beyonce for a bigger...
But Beyonce had to have signed off on it, so she had to have heard
she sent in the vocals.
And said, I want to be a part, or I'm down for this. Not that I want to be a part of it, but
definitely reached out to B.
Yeah, and I mean,
he begged, and she said, "Okay."
I don't think he
begged. But I mean, because he and Jay are cool.
Yeah, for sure. But what I'm saying is, she heard the content and was like, I like this.
The song is boring. You will never listen to that song ever again.
I only listened to it once.
You got the content, what it stood for.
Nice.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce vocals. That's cool. You could have sent us that in an email.
I was don't sell that one.
Yeah, that was just...
It definitely should not have been a lead.
It didn't have any drums. It didn't have any drums. It was just piano.
Yeah.
What's it called when it's the track, like the track that you drop before the lead track? It's called something.
Lead up?
No, it's something. I can't remember. It's a music term, but...
Foreplay track?
No, let's move on. It's like a teaser track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they saying this is his official first single, so I hope he backtrack and make it not. Like I said, I haven't really I respect Eminem. I mean, but and he will definitely always be who he was, and he's definitely a lyricist and all of that. But if you doing the same shit, you rapping about the same shit, and somebody brought up a good point that Eminem don't do shit. He don't go nowhere. He don't have he don't live no life to have new content.
But I think that might be in his favor, because that nigga crazy though. Like, he done been through some shit. I mean, just psychologically.
Yeah. No, definitely it's probably best for his mental state, but not the best for his music.
Right.
So, Em really don't have to drop nothing else. I don't think people sitting around waiting for a new Eminem album.
And
I love Eminem, so it would be nice, but I want him, like you said, that was a good way of putting it. I want him to evolve. I want him to play more with his voice. His tones, his and his cadence more than anything. That is like the main thing for me. When I listen to music, I listen to cadence.
I think I need subject matter. Yeah, and
how you write content.
And I need you to be. I need something different. I can't listen to the same repetition in the song.
I say go out on top. I say don't drop no more shit. But I was distraught if it was Jay. But Jay knows how to evolve.
Yeah. Shout out to hubby brother for the 20th time. Hubby brother. We love you.
It's the rock.
But I mean, even, Quiet as Kept, I was not really that impressed by his performance with BET. I mean, I thought it was good, but it was good.
It was only good because of the topic.
Yeah, I mean,
content.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he dropped mic type of thing, but it was like, okay, but where you been the whole time? You ain't doing shit at least we don't know about it.
Right.
But, you know, it's one thing to be out here saying some shit, but you need to be living it. Because people gonna follow your actions.
That's
true. Let's investigate to see what he's been up to.
Yeah, because I don't want to say he ain't been doing shit and I just don't know about it.
Right.
All right, so Eminem new track. I guess we all saying that's kind of shit.
It's kind of shit.
Yeah,
but shout out to Beyonce because
you could have used that money elsewhere. Because I know that ain't no favor. He ain't giving out no favors.
Girl, Beyonce was
give you a discount, but ain't no favors.
She was breastfeeding while she was doing that song. She was high off of this whole hurricane stuff. Like, let me go ahead and record this little track with him.
Off this little hurricane stuff.
You know, like, let me do some good in the world. Oh, sorry, Remy. I ain't mean to pop it out. That's what she was doing, okay?
All right, so Eminem was definitely shit.
Yeah.
What last track I want to talk about is this "Wake Me Up" by Remy and fucking Little Kim.
Fucking Little Kim.
Fucking little scissor face.
So when I heard that
Jigsaw
song,
face, cut up face mug.
When I heard it, all I could picture was Lil' Kim in the studio rapping and her face stiff and tight and almost cracking because she was opening her mouth too much.
I picture her nose falling off like Mr. Potato
Like
Head.
she rapping and
she picked it back up.
I just wanted it to be mixed and mastered again. That's all I wanted. I felt like it was
start
incomplete.
there.
It sounded incomplete, but I will say this: I liked Remy.
I did like Remy's verse.
Remy verse.
I started out weak, but
I
was
listened
okay.
to it like 3 times on the way here, and I was impressed. Like Remy got bars, and I'm not gonna shade her on that. Now that little Kim and that mumbling shit she had going on, I was like, what the hell? That was because she probably can't open her mouth.
Yeah,
okay. But
if you can only use like a millet into your mouth, you get it out how you can.
Right, and I just
you get it out how you. That's a whole quote.
That's not a whole quote.
If you can only
you get it in is a whole quote. You get it in how you get.
Oh God!
Listen, I was not impressed with the track. I feel like Remy was. I feel like I waited all this time for Remy, and she came out of jail and wanted to be a Amazon fashion model. Like she just wanted to be this big ass bitch.
Amazon.
And then, like, listen,
Prime?
Remy want to look cute and do all this. You 6'4", fucking 250.
Girl,
6'4".
she done opened this boutique in Raleigh.
She looking like right. She looking like a healthier Wendy Williams.
Oh my God.
Like, come on. Like, I feel like Remy not giving us her potential. And when I'm looking at Remy, I'm not even comparing Remy to nobody else. I'm comparing Remy to Remy, and I felt like I wasn't impressed. And then she say, "Oh, they asked her what she talking about." Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Nicki Minaj for that paper cover too.
Ew.
With the 3 Nicki Minaj's on it. Shout out to Nicki for that.
I'm a dream about them 3.
All 3 of them hoes.
Hey,
all 3 of
listen,
them.
break the internet
Lewinsky,
for real. Nicki.
And but anyway, I'm not comparing her. I'm comparing her to herself. And I just feel like it's not great. She didn't need Lil' Kim on it at all. And it was 100% a diss track.
Yeah,
100%. If you listen to any of the words, I'm taking your crown. I'm doing this.
That whole diss track shit is old.
And with Lil' Kim, come on, listen. We know Lil' Kim was lit because Biggie used to write her shit. That's why she was lit at the time. Lil' Kim ain't been shit since they put Biggie in the ground. Really.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
He rolling in his grave.
I wasn't impressed with the track. And then they said, well, why you put Kim on it? She was like, I just kept listening and I could hear Kim on it because it's her song. It's you her rapping song. Over dub, bitch.
I did like that song though. I liked
I'll never listen to that again.
No, I meant the original song.
Oh, hell yeah. That was lit.
That was my shit. So with that, which is why I wanted it mixed and mastered better. Yeah. I was like, this is not clear. It's not crisp. It's not giving me it wasn't a big record. You know how like records sound big.
Yeah.
Like you said, all the production and the cadence and all of that shit. It was.
That post did that in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His fitted cap was probably getting in the way of the sound.
Jimmy in the bottle ass.
Genie in a bottle.
Genie in a Timberland ass.
Right. Them big ass fitteds he be wearing, them black love fitteds. Them chats be fucking swallowing his little
Them joints be so convenient store. Like you go and you get a white tee.
The Chinese store.
Yeah.
You want black love?
Chinese store. You want black.
Black love fitted on left.
Hey, them definitely AliExpress fitteds. KK, so you was out. What you feel about it?
Buy black, everybody. So you buy and bank black.
Buy and bank black.
Yeah. I was okay with Remy's verse, but I could do without the song. I haven't heard it since that one time that I heard it. So
yeah, that's not gonna be a hit. And if that's these are
the
New
Yorkers gonna love it. They gonna love it.
These we'll see. I don't think so because when the song dropped, wasn't nobody even talking about it.
When did it drop?
Like Thursday.
Didn't hear it till Friday.
And like wasn't nobody talking about it. See? Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm giving it
What's
a shit.
Called?
I didn't like it's called Wake Me Up.
Oh, go back to sleep.
Night night, nigga.
But boom, Ching, I'm saying that shit. What you saying? See, you said you liked it. You just wanted to be master.
Remy's. I like Remy.
She said shit.
Yeah, it's
she
shit.
mean it. Go ahead. Come on.
Nah, it is. Cause after I heard, I was like, I needed to be mixed and mastered.
All right. We need both of y'all, M and Rem. We know y'all got better in y'all, and we need y'all to come with some better first singles.
Please
and thank you.
Thank you on behalf of the Ain't Shit Show. We appreciate it.
Write us at theaintshitshow@gmail.com and let us know what your next track is.
There's an X where the eyes should be.
Right. Let us. Oh, they've been to the show. They've been here. They know it by now. All right. We're going to move into Ain't Shit Shenanigans. And today's game is one of a crowd fave. Great debate. But the topics is Black holiday traditions. One person will pick a subject. The other person will pick pro or con. Of course, the other person has the opposite. They'll debate the pros and cons of that particular subject. If you lose that round, you got to take a half a shot. Best 3 out of 5 wins. And loser at the end has to take 2 shots. Are y'all ready?
Oh, here goes at the end, you got to take 2 shots. How many rounds?
The first person to get the 3.
Okay, bet.
All right. Who has the subject matter? Is it Kierra? What's the
subject? Is the person who makes a bunch of to-go plates.
You gotta tell if you for that or against that.
I am against it.
I gotta be for that. Hey, I'm about to kill.
Oh, they have 1 minute to debate. And what's the topic again? Somebody who have a bunch of to-go plates.
Yeah, a person who makes a bunch of to-go plates.
All right, let's go.
First?
You go, Kierra.
Damn. All right, so I'm for it.
Yeah, you for it.
Okay. Boom. So the thing is, a person who makes a bunch of to-go plates should always be appreciated because your mama said if you don't ask, you don't receive. And if you're hungry, then you need to be fed because we have so many people out there starving on the streets and we don't know if this person just can't cook, can't eat. They don't have a refrigerator, a microwave. Maybe they gonna have to put that stuff in the oven. Maybe they don't even have an oven. Maybe they just taking what's left because they know it's gonna go to waste. And maybe they taking a bunch of to-go plates so they can actually go pass it out to the homeless because that's what we do on Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I think that if you taking a bunch of to-go plates, you should do that because what if you in school? What if you just got a new job and you in between checks? You know, you need that food. You need it. And it's just going to get old anyway. Your mama can't make turkey salad but so many times.
Oh, this girl is crazy as hell. Shit.
See, you ready to say why you against people taking a whole bunch of fucking plates?
Yeah, sure.
Go.
While what you're saying is true, most of the times these people that you're referring to
that's not their situation.
That's not their situation. They come in high and they just want the fucking munchies for some shit to eat later. They ain't paid for shit. They ain't helped cook no shit. They just want to come in, get what they can get and go. Now, what you could do is say, do you need help with something I can't pay for, or give you anything, but I got my time that I can donate. But no, not your people that you refer to. So I I'm against that shit because niggas need to be more aware that it's a lot of people that's working hard to pay for this shit that is busting their back hours. Grandma and them, and you don't ever go over there to check on your grandma and all your fat back aunts. But you want to come over. But you want to come over and
this was heavy on her heart.
But you want to motherfucking come over and get a plate. No. How about you come say grace? Tell us what you're thankful for before you come.
Nigga, she said you don't go check on your grandma.
You don't go check on your grandma.
All the way somewhere else.
Hey, I gotta get that round to C.
Definitely.
Because I feel like C been wanting to address this. Kierra tried though. She definitely tried.
That's what I would have said. Like, folks ain't got it. You know, but if they trying to pay
but you can donate your time.
Right.
Hey, that was good.
Hey.
No, when you said go to your grandma.
Right. Or you come in there high. You talking about woman, you just laid.
Hey, and if you don't use your whole minute, you don't have to use your whole minute. But KK, you need to be taking that shot. That half a shot.
Oh, no, at the end I take it.
In between rounds, if you lose the whole game, you gotta take two. Just a half.
Alright, I'm gonna take a half.
Alright, C, while she doing that, say if you pro or con for the next one.
Oh, hell. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing.
Alright, you pro or con?
I'm con again.
You're con again? Okay, you're cons. KK, you're 4. What's the subject matter?
I don't know, y'all. I might just give up.
these black issues is too much for you.
Because I ain't had this issue before.
What is it?
This ain't happening.
She want to be black so bad.
Somebody dipping out and leaving their kids there.
You
know what? That's a lie.
I'm like, hold on, you got a black family.
I just thought about my cousin with his 4 sons.
You feel
okay,
me?
so first is Sierra. You got to go with cons first because she went first last time. You ready? And you don't have to use the whole minute.
I'm not with that shit. Okay.
Yeah, you not with it. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
I ain't with nobody dropping their kids off and leaving them because your kids is bad as fuck. Let's start there. Your kids is running around tearing up shit. They don't know how to get the fuck, sit down somewhere. They in grown folks conversations. They want 15 plates. No, you brought your kids over. It's Thanksgiving. You probably ain't seen them that much. No way. That's why you dropping them off. Spend the day with your motherfucking kids. Like you don't ever get to hang out with them. They running around asking us a bunch of questions. They need to be talking to their damn mama or they damn daddy. Y'all just want to go get high in the car.
All things lead back to weed.
Yes, Thanksgiving is a time for everybody to go get high. So you drop your kids off when you come back high, and then they getting on your nerves because they blowing you high. Not my fucking problem. I want to go smoke too. Take your kids, take your fucking kids with you. Okay, man, that's all I got to say.
All right. With 9 seconds to spare. She read y'all for blood with 9 seconds to spare. You ready, Kierra?
Yes.
All right. This is people dipping out and leaving their kids. Go.
So, I can only talk about a black family. And how many times have you seen that black families, black mothers have driven their kids into the lake and committed suicide and homicide? Have y'all seen that a lot? No, because they get to the family and the family watches their motherfucking kids, okay? And they need that break. My mama got 3 kids. You think that she ain't need a break? It ain't her fault. Yeah, it's her fault that she had 3 kids.
Definitely her fault.
But it's not her fault that kids is bad. Kids is bad. Kids is terrible. But kids. But you got to give it a break, and they don't get to see their grandma that long. They don't get to see grandma. They don't get to see auntie and them. They got to get to know them because everybody coming from out of town. Okay. And they got to see the kids. They got to see the kids. And your mama need to go get her break. She can just go for a coffee down to the bar somewhere.
It's Thanksgiving. Keep your kids.
KFC. They stay open great, even late.
Keep your damn kids. She is crazy.
Listen. Hey, I wanted to jump in and ask questions about it. I'm like, but look, though.
Right.
But look,
ain't nobody. Hey. I ain't had a kid. They not mad.
Hey, I got a cousin that every year, everybody be like, where he go?
I was about to say, like, come on, if you got a black family, people then definitely dipped out on the kid.
We already made plans, like, if Sheeta come over Tell her now. She better take her kids with her when she go.
I think Kierra done found her stride, though.
Yeah.
This game is definitely... This subject matter is near and dear to her heart. The score is 2-0. KK, take your other half a shot.
Oh, damn.
Y'all know.
All right. Give us if you pro or con, see. And while Kierra pull the subject. And you'll go first this time, Kierra.
All right.
Pro.
You pro. All right. C is pro. Kierra is con.
All right. So drinking, smoking with younger family members. I am against that bullshit.
I am so against that.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
Fuck.
Who's going first? Me?
Yes. It's your turn to go first. And let me start the time. Go.
Okay, so in my family, my brother, he's very successful and weed is just his thing. It's his vice and it keeps him going. It keeps him not anxious and he's very successful. However, he smoked with my little cousin. Shout out to Tay. Tay is having the hardest time in college, okay? baby boy, it had to sit out a semester because baby boy he don't know how to smoke weed and do class. So it's my brother's fault that he made him think that you could be anything you want to be when you smoke weed, but you cannot, okay? You got to make it before you fake it, okay? You can't be out there smoking and choking and you ain't even making the grade. So don't y'all be out here smoking with these cheering. Don't be out here smoking and drinking with these cheering because you didn't made it. They ain't made it yet. They ain't earned their stripes. They ain't earned them. Don't let them do it.
That is so funny. Don't be out smoking with the church, choking with the church.
Hey, Kierra with beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes on y'all niggas.
Choking with the church.
Smoking with the church.
Choking with the church. They ain't even made it yet. You made it. That is funny.
You can't roll the paper if you can't do the paper. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? Right. All right, see, you are for it. Are you ready?
Sure.
Go.
So, yeah. The thing is, these some new age kids. And so I can only speak for my family. My niece, she's a sophomore now.
This is called dry snitching.
Right. AB student. And what I've learned, long story short, she smokes with my brother. And it used to bother me, but now I'm learning that he knows more about her than I do in general. And it's because he tapped into a side of her that was just free. And she could talk candidly. She feels uptight with me. And she knows that I smoke, but she won't smoke with me because she's like, Aunt Sierra's just so type A when it comes to that. And that makes me feel sad because I feel like,
you show not type A.
No, because I'm so not that person. And so I feel like maybe smoking with just during holiday events, you get a time to take time to get to know the people that you're around, vibe out with them, maybe help problem solve some stuff, them get to see you in a human light while still shedding some light.
So you need a drug to get there.
Hell yeah. You know smoking take all the, like, bitch, let me tell you about this motherfucking class, okay? So yeah. That's all I got.
Who got that one?
KK definitely got that one. Because, most of the time if we doing anything with our, younger, family members, we don't know what their shit is because we just see them these one time.
Right.
And Kierra's situation seems a lot more plausible.
Yes. Cause I'll be like, fuck no. The kids scared of me. They be like,
I don't play that shit.
Aunt Sierra coming. I'm like, you fucking right. Where your grades at?
Yo, listen, people used to drink and get into other stuff till later, but drink when we was like 14, 15, and they didn't care, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, but now I be like, so you gonna give these kids this alcohol? I ain't got nothing to do with it if something go awry. Cause these kids be doing some crazy stuff.
They're a different breed. They are a different breed.
And they what is the word? I can't talk.
They retarded.
They record everything. They track everything they do. We did not have this problem. Yeah. We ain't get the internet. I mean, we didn't get social media till 2005.
Yeah. No bullshit.
So this shit they do, they want to FaceTime it, snap book it.
You will not act like you 87 years old. All right, so the score is 2-1. Sierra's way. Next subject matter. Oh, Sierra, you got to take the half a shot too.
Oh, shit.
Here go your jack right there. The cut right here.
Oh, shit.
Who goes first?
I gotta call it out. I went first.
Sierra is up first. All right, Sierra, you pro or con?
Pro.
Sierra's pro. What's the subject matter, Kierra?
Non-traditional meals.
Y'all get it? Non-traditional meals during the holidays. Some people doing different stuff. They doing like seafood Thanksgivings. They doing vegetarian Thanksgivings.
Me. Right.
All that.
It's right up your fucking alley.
So the topic is non-traditional meals. Mm-hmm. Sierra is pro. Mm-hmm. Kierra is con. And Sierra is going to start us off. Go.
I'm so for non-traditional meals. It gives us an opportunity to expand our, vocabulary as far as food is concerned.
vocabulary.
It gives us an opportunity to, like most Black families, they're not as healthy as they probably could or should be. Yeah. So just trying different dishes, getting some of your different cultured family members to bring out some of their traditional dishes. I know I have a lot of different types of people in my family. So, I would never be opposed.
Y'all all Indian. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I inserted that. Go ahead.
So I just think it gives us a time to just be different and try something new, and also create new memories, new traditions. You do the same thing every year. Let's step out and do something different. I mean, that's pretty self-fucking-explanatory.
Are you dropping the mic?
Dropping.
All right, with 6 seconds left. All right, you ready, Kierra? Non-traditional meals, and you are against them.
I don't know about y'all, but as long as my grandma is alive, I want
play mode
to taste her stuffing. Because there's going to be one day that she ain't here no more, and I ain't going to be able to taste the same way she cooked it. I want her banana pudding. I want the way that she mashes that potato salad with her hands. She take her rings off, and she get in there. She sit there in her chair because she can't stand that long no more. I want to see that shit. I don't give a damn about us eating no crab legs and no other stuff. We want turkey. I want to see my uncle out there freezing his butt off frying that turkey outside. I want to see that. I like tradition because it's going to come a time where I'm going to just only have that memory to hold on to. We can eat crab legs come Monday. We ain't got to eat them on Thursday. We can eat anything the rest of the whole time, the whole year. Let's keep it traditional.
Time. I don't know if you really be saying good shit or you just say it like a preacher. One of those.
I think it's both.
It's you know, I went to seminary.
Yeah. She went to Bible school, y'all.
It's not the same.
She went to Bible school.
I went to seminary.
I did not know that.
Yes, girl. I got my MDiv. Master of Divinity.
She was naked under a robe.
And I learned how to preach. I can preach if you want me to. I got.
We ain't trying to listen to the devil's sermon.
I fake preach during Thanksgiving every year.
Oh, you probably be saying the long ass grace food be getting cold.
Get drunk and then turn into a preacher.
Okay, that's me.
Because you wanted to be a preacher when you was young. No, that wasn't you. I can get you confused with somebody.
Be a preacher
that's somebody else. I know who it is, y'all. My bad.
She had no, not you. No, I'm not gonna say their name, but it's not right.
That wasn't you. I gotta get that to Kierra.
Yay!
Because that is
I was about to cry though, because I just lost my grandma this year.
I ain't need to play on
like no bullshit. Like I was.
No,
like,
but that is true. I think that's what struck me too. She like, because as long as my grandma here, I want to taste this. And I was like, facts, my nigga.
Like legit.
That was good. That was good.
But I was
see,
feeling
take
it
your
when
half a shot.
When I was saying it though, because I'm thinking like, dang, I ain't gonna get to see my uncle fried a turkey one day?
Hey, and once, you know, the people who in my family, my generation of people, I don't know how that's going to go.
Look, girl.
Because we're going to be sending each other a damn eat turkey.
Hey, we
a picture of a turkey. Everybody going to be doing their own shit.
Ginger ale in there?
Yeah, we're going to be calling Omaha Steaks.
Hey, I'm going to be calling Boston Market. Like,
okay.
Boston.
Nah, but we having Friendsgiving. I guess if we, friends and family be on some different.
Friendsgiving going to be alright. But, Famsgiving is gonna be.
I'm talking about like
Ash gonna bring on her Caucasian
we're in
dishes.
charge. Once we are the people who is in charge for keeping the family together and eating together and doing all that stuff.
I mean, I could do it. It's just, do I want to?
Yeah.
Man,
I'm gonna be
ain't
making
coming for
faux
no
turkey.
buffalo cauliflower for Thanksgiving.
Hey, that shit bomb though. I'm gonna
not
bring
for Thanksgiving though. I do like buffalo cauliflower. Though.
That shit bomb, dog.
But people don't like shit forced upon them.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want that to be my only option. Like,
Right.
eat this goddamn cauliflower or be gone starve.
Y'all about to get this lentil turkey.
Right.
This lentil loaf.
Nah, bro. Your family really gonna break apart.
Right. She's doomed.
She's doomed. Hey, that's messed up. All right, pull the next subject, man. This is sudden
This
death.
the last one.
Yeah, sudden death.
2-2.
Ooh, girl.
I pulled
You did
two.
good.
All right, let's go. Who goes first?
Yes. She gotta say it first.
Okay.
Oh no, do I have to say it first?
It don't matter who said,
okay.
but
Line dancing.
line dancing. Are you for or con against the black family line? You against it. This should be really good. This is going to be a really good sudden death. You heard it here, people. And
I'm calling it.
My mom swears by this day.
okay, so see, you gotta go first, right?
No, she does.
I gotta go first?
You went
I
first.
thought I would.
I
No,
went first.
you did.
Okay,
C went first.
bet,
This time. You ready?
I'm
You
against
are-
line. I ain't had a chance to think about it.
She is against line dancing. Go.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all need to learn some other shit, okay? Y'all been doing the same dances since forever, and it ain't helping. What are you doing it for? You're not doing it for exercise because your arms still flabby. Your knees are still giving way. And if you're going to do some dances, let's learn some new ones. Let's make up our own. Let's start some new family traditions. You know what I'm saying? So, all
Like
these,
your culture
and
appropriating this
also,
slang, this accent.
and also, you cut them a time. Also, R. Kelly is the leader of all the line dances. And we are not dancing to R. Kelly in my
that
house. We
was a
will
Trump
not
move.
dance to Step in the Name of Love. We will not do any of those. So if we find some new songs, I'm all for that. But let's put it to rest.
Put
Are
it
you
to
done?
rest.
Yes.
With 8 seconds left. All right.
I did my best.
She tried to do the Trump spin.
Yeah, she
Let's
did.
attach it to somebody we hate.
Right? Love trumps hate.
I see you ready. You are 4 line dances at the Black Family Holiday Function. Let's go.
That is what I look forward to the most. Seeing all my drunk aunts after they done been sweaty for 48 hours straight and they've out, let their hair down, get twisted, and just dance. It's a tradition to see your flabby, fat, non-dancing aunt get out there and just do the, come on and get up, get down, get funky, get loose. So you just started moving just then. That lets you know it's in your blood. That is a part of Black tradition. I think some things shouldn't change. And getting together and dancing is one. I know me and my mom, every time we get together, I teach her routines to add on to the old school dances, and she appreciates them and she passes them on to her sisters. So when we all get together,
passes them on, bitch.
we all get together and do
Just like her
two-step
ancestors
dance.
before.
And I think that line dances keep the family together. A family that dances
soul
together
food.
stays together.
Hey.
Okay? And that's what
Time.
Hey, Kierra got this one.
Time. I think it was clear. Sierra definitely got that one. Congratulations, Sierra.
Second win.
Hey, second win
of the season.
Hey, she 2-17.
Right.
No, 2-15. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I just want to thank all of my supporters. Yes. I let my haters be my motivators.
Hey, I was hoping you wouldn't bring up the electric slide.
Oh, but that was gonna be next. I couldn't think of the word, but I was like,
hey, you tried to make all line dances related to R. Kelly. He only got one song. Hey, that was funny. That was some Trump shit.
I said, no, this bitch did.
All right, we're gonna move into Ain't Shit in 2 Cents. It is our listener letter segment where people clearly like listening to people who drink a lot. We're going to let Kierra read the letter so we can all give some type of fuck ass advice.
My sister had her daughter when she was 18 years old and still living at home with our parents. Since she was so young, everyone had to help raise my niece. Now, 12 years later, my niece is starting to go through her rebellious phase. We are trying to educate and discipline my niece, but my mom is so in grandma mode that she says things to my niece like, I'm not going to let them gang up on you. Oh, hell no. I took personal offense to that because it leads this child to believe that we are bullying her versus having her best interest in mind. My mom has even taken the power from my sister and undermines her authority by making making adjustments to punishment. No. My sister told my niece she couldn't go on a trip and my mom let her go. And oh my God.
Yeah.
Read it out. Breathe.
My mom is basically prepping my niece to be a horror as a teen and possibly as an adult. How do I tell my mom that I don't like the image she is painting of us to my niece? Also, how should my sister address my mom and basically say that she needs to stop undermining her? Because at the end of the day, this is her child, not my mom's. Signed, Frustrated Auntie.
Hey.
First of all, if your sister don't like what's going on, she needs to get the fuck out.
That's true.
That's the number one.
That's number one. Number two, you need to tell your mama straight up what it is and say, look at how, you know, your daughter ended up. Is this what you want for yourself? Is this what you want for your granddaughter?
Facts
you
on
know,
facts.
That's real.
Like you probably aren't, this is not an ideal situation for your grown ass daughter to be in your house as is. But since she is in there, why not try to right some of your wrongs by instilling maybe values and things that you did not implement in your child that's still there. And I feel like if it takes a village, then everybody that's seeing the fuckery go on needs to say something, because when you're in it, sometimes you don't see it for what it is because you want to be the good grandma or you don't want to be the negative Nancy all the time. But sometimes it takes a negative Nancy because those are sometimes people that are realists and like on some real people shit, real nigga shit. Like what you're doing is not helping this little girl. Then she could potentially be a teen, mom, could be running away, talking back. Then when she start cussing folk out,
yeah, these kids don't know no boundaries.
Right. They don't know boundaries as is. They already exposed to too much anyway. Like you get, what's the Cash Me Outside? She 13, she 12, she on the verge. And then when she start talking back and popping off, then you gonna be ready to break necks and stuff. But you let her get away with murder now. No, I ain't with it. No.
Yes.
Tell her straight up. That's what you need to say. You're a disaster. You are a disaster.
Oh, damn. But you're a disaster. And let me just say something to these grandmas. These grandmas, they be out here since they didn't fucking parent us. Mm-hmm. They be really not parenting these grandkids because they be maybe not beaten, but they did such a shitty job with us that they be like, no, it's not that serious. You can get away with murder. Sure. And what they don't realize is they creating some monsters because everybody needs to be disciplined. Would you rather I discipline you or the streets?
Yeah. Or the streets?
Both.
Yeah.
So she gonna have to tell her mama, or frustrated auntie, you gonna have to tell the mama. I don't know who.
I think frustrated mama wrote in, so frustrated auntie. I mean, frustrated auntie needs to have a powwow with the mama and say, "Mama, I'm only telling you this because I love you."
But you gotta speak in their language too.
And that's the thing. I think I have a niece and I have a mama and I have a niece with a grandmama. So I understand it. And I get it. And I think that what grandparents don't understand is that they're basically becoming enablers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they think that I'm being nice, I'm being sweet, I'm giving this child grandma love. Grandma love and mama love is two different things.
Right. That's
you know what I'm saying? Because grandma might not be around when you become a convict.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Pretty
saying?
much.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, if these adults are here to discipline this child, don't never let a child think that people might not have that in mind. Like they just want to, pick on you. So I think that conversation definitely needs to happen with the mama, and with the sister.
And let me say this. I think that the auntie can pull the niece aside and say, listen, your mama ain't doing this and your grandma ain't doing that. So let me be the one to tell you, little girl.
Yeah. And
don't start smelling yourself.
Yeah.
And if the auntie's life looks different than the mom's and grandma, then you have to say, like, listen, do you want to end up like this, or do you want to end up like
do you feel like that's then making a child that's kind of me undermining your authority, right?
Well, at this point,
as the mom or at
this point, it's an intervention.
At this point,
it's an intervention.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's not undermining the mom's authority because the mom has no authority. It's undermining the grandmother's authority, and that is an authority.
But as a kid, if I'm 12, 13, whatever, I'm going with what works in my favor.
Yeah,
you're not old enough to process what this person is trying to do for me. You going with whatever you rocking with, and I'm rocking with. Listen, my grandmother was my favorite person in the world.
My whole all my cousins, none of my cousins liked me because of how my grandma treated me. I was her favorite, and everybody.
But you know what my grandma did though?
She whooped my ass.
My grandma never whooped me. I think my grandma smacked me one time. I remember it too.
My grandma whooped me like 2.
But what my grandma did was my grandma was always made sure I had what I needed. Like, she always made sure I got to all these events and all of these shits I was in, and science
had
things.
Your clothes right.
She always made sure, I got to wherever I needed to be. But, different grandmas are different.
And that's what I was going to say. Your niece, auntie, doesn't have the luxury of having a place that she can go as an escape to maybe be with grandma, because you're living in the household with grandma, which makes it easier for the grandma to kind of be the mama, friend, grandma, all of that. Grandma has to learn to create boundaries and say, I have to be the grandma. So I think, auntie, you need to have a conversation with grandma in that light too. Like, you don't have the luxury of just sending her home when, all right, girl, you get on my nerves, or, your mama coming to pick you up on Monday. So you have to then start creating those boundaries and say, well, what did your mama say? If that's what your mama said, then that's what it is. Because otherwise there is no differentiation between authority, between grandmama and mama, none of that. And so she ain't gonna know
what feel good.
Right. And then when she gets older, she ain't gonna know who is what and what is who. And she gonna be resentful towards her mama because she gonna be like, grandma,
why you ain't had no backbone?
Right. Why you ain't had no backbone? And she gonna be running off the grandma all the time. And then grandma gonna get tired after a while. Yeah. And grandma not gonna be there. And then she not gonna have a relationship with her mom. And then grandma gonna be looking crazy.
She just broke down that whole chain reaction.
Ooh, so what y'all gonna do?
Hey, so I guess the end that is, you need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
You definitely need to have the conversation. You need to have the conversation. Your sister need to have the conversation. And you know how moms and grandmas are. Anytime you say something that's against what they say, they are so hurt.
They gonna be mad, but they gonna love you.
You just broke their heart, but it's okay. They'll be all right.
Yeah, they gonna love you.
And
they know
all right in the morning.
They'll know that this is not to hurt, but to help the situation. I don't think that you wouldn't be writing in if it wasn't from a place of concern and love. So just make sure you articulate that without steering away from the point and just the harsh reality that you need to fucking have a conversation with.
But you gotta do it.
Right. But you gotta do it. So that was the advice to frustrated auntie. And if you have any questions for us, please write in. We're doing a show. We will not be recording next week due to the holiday, but we will have a show after that. Write in. We'll answer more letters. If we have an abundance of letters on that show will be a non-traditional show for us. But write into the Ain't Shit Show, and that's an X where the I will be at gmail.com. And then we can go into our last segment, ladies. All right. Now we're going to move into our free smoke segment. Free smoke is where we talk about, any hot button issues, personal, petty, it don't matter. We talk about it here in our free smoke segment. So today, what we're talking about in free smoke is basically why are men so rapey?
Oh, why are you
this
so
is
rapey?
This is a slightly heavier topic, but a lot has been going on since the whole Harvey Weinstein situation. Don't get it twisted. It's been going on forever. However, this situation has prompted more, conversation in public forums, about rape culture, basically. So since Harvey Weinstein, there has been, 20 more at least powerful men that have been called out for sexual misconduct.
Good.
Kevin Spacey ass, comedian Louis C.K., director Brett Ratner. They even getting on to the black side, which is Russell Simmons.
Oh, shit.
And that's just to name a few. And let's keep it 100. Russell been messing with barely legal bitches.
Yeah, that's no surprise.
That is no surprise. Everybody
he outward with it though. He'll prance you on his arm like, I got the new hottest model. So what? She's
right, fresh off of puberty,
right?
And fresh you damn namasteing in it.
Nam yo renge cure.
You trying to do this Buddha pose and be a almost pedophile. But since all of this is going on, it sparked a lot of combo about rape culture and what is considered rape culture. And the Webster definition of rape culture is a society or environment whose prevailing social attitudes have an effect on normalizing or trivializing sexual assault and abuse.
Yep.
I want to talk about that because of that. And also, Kierra, I think that your comment a couple podcasts ago, the last podcast that you on, it sparked a lot of people coming, not a lot, but a few people hit me up and was just like, yo, that's wild. And your comment was basically like, you're a pretty girl. So that just kind of comes, not you personally, but attractive people need to know like that kind of comes with the territory. And that is kind of like the rape culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's right.
Yeah, like, no, but it's kind of like to be expected. Like when you have these powerful men, you like, these niggas got money. They got this. You know they gonna act the fool. You date a athlete. You know he gonna cheat on you. You should expect it. It should be okay because it should be expected. But did you get any comments about that? Did anybody hit you about that particular statement from the podcast? Really? You ain't got no friends.
You ain't got no friends. Hey, I definitely got somebody to hit me up, and they were like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, I know.
But that's just, I mean, it's not, that's not my position on that. It's not going to change. It's not right. Like, make no mistake, it's not right. But it does, like, it's like, think about all the women that's been coming out. They have been attractive. And men just automatically assume, or women too. I get hit on by women, but they just, when they can't help themselves, like they just, I mean, and it could be, you don't even have to be attractive, but especially when you are an attractive woman, people just want to be around and can't help themselves. And
so I mean, what you're saying though, and I don't know if you realize it, and I think that's the whole point why you brought it back up, is that's rape culture.
I mean, I'm aware of what it is, but I feel like that it's not our fault that you included or people. It's not our fault that we're attractive. It's the men's fault that they can't fucking control themselves. And that is a part of the culture. But for me, I just am used to it. So it does not bother me as much.
Right.
Because I can say no.
No, but I think a lot of women are used to it. But right now it's been, I think the whole thing with Trump being voted president and I think
everybody's tolerance is just at an all-time low.
Yeah, our country has been turned upside down and women are like, you know what? You right, this shit ain't right.
And let me
tell you what the fuck happened to me. So,
I think people don't think of a lot of things as rape culture that really is. So we were just at we're at the club this weekend. And sitting there having a good time. And these guys are just coming up, putting their hands on Kierra and Bree and like it's okay. Yeah. Like it's okay to put your hand on they're beautiful
else. And they just could not help themselves.
They can't help it, but society has told them they don't have to. And they don't have to have self-control because they're a man.
Yeah.
Right. Facts. But with people, like when you know better, you do better. And I feel like some people yes, that it's wrong and society makes men feel like it's okay, especially because women, we sexualize ourselves more than what we probably should. Instagram.
Wait, what you mean?
No. What you mean by that?
No, I mean, no. I'm not going down the road like women are putting themselves out there to be exposed to it, but just in general.
That's why we told you to explain it.
I'm just laying the foundation. What I'm saying is when you look on Instagram and that's all you see, by choice, because you decide who you want to follow, but you get a long laundry list of sexualized women, titties out, ass out, this what it is, and they're attractive women. When they're out and when beautiful women are out in public, they just assume that's just, oh, she fine. Like, hey, shorty, what's up? Like,
hey, I cussed a nigga out.
Right.
I said, do not put your hands on me.
And I think that's the thing that people not standing up for themselves because they saying it comes with the territory.
Rape culture is also having to tell a guy not respecting. I read this in an article somewhere, but it resonated. Have a guy only respecting you saying, I have a boyfriend and not saying no, thank you, or I'm not interested. Like a nigga will be super fucking persistent until you say I have a boyfriend because I respect another man over your agency. I don't care what you just said about you. Yeah. You got a boyfriend? Oh, okay. But I mean, that's just one example because they still don't really respect that either. But I'm just saying
I think it goes back to, back in the day, women were property. And basically, some man came over and gave your daddy a goat and some magic beans, and he said,
and by back in the day, she means right now. I know Nigerians who
trading goats for babes.
And you traded your daughter off, and she was that man's property. So inherently, is now that's how they feel. Like I feel horny. There's no reason why I shouldn't express my horniness
and you're a woman.
To you, whether it's verbally, whether it's physically, or whether it's invasively.
Yeah, they are very invasive. I had on my drop neck
that you look stunning in,
and
by the way.
I love having my boobs out. Love it. Just because I love boobs. Not because I want you to like my boobs, but because I like my boobs. I think they're beautiful. And this man was like, oh, baby girl, you look cold, and put his hand on my chest. I pushed his hand off and went the fuck off.
Why do you think that's okay, sir?
I said, don't you put your hands on me and don't you put your hands on another woman unless they invite you to.
It's awful.
I appreciate that only because I feel like enough women don't do that.
Yeah.
And because if you get embarrassed enough times.
We just laugh it off.
Yeah. Listen, I was in Miami one year for my birthday. I made the mistake of going to Miami for Memorial Weekend.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was my first time.
Nigga galore. Drunk niggas.
It was
booties
a shit show.
Everywhere.
No cool.
I had a good time because I'm gonna have a good time, but still I would never go back that weekend ever again. But it was so many dudes just grab. Now you see guys grab women all the time, but it was so many and they were so forceful and aggressive with it.
Like
and
you.
Then it's just like,
mine.
Bitch, well, fuck you. Soon as a woman like, hold on, don't be grabbing me. fuck you, bitch. You wasn't like that anyway. Like, da. And then I never saw another dude be like, come on, dog, chill. You shouldn't be talking to her like that.
And a lot of times they're thinking it, but they won't say it because then they're not the cool one.
Yeah. And it's not the norm to stand up for a woman.
And I think men got to be responsible for men too. And saying, nigga, you ignorant as fuck. Like what Drake did earlier by saying, you put your hands on another female.
I'm going to hit you with this purse. Go ahead.
This Birkin, nigga.
Hey, come on. He did a good deed, guys.
No, but I just want to be clear, ain't shit listeners. I don't condone niggas being fucking creeps. All I'm saying is beautiful women, for me anyway.
It's really just women.
Women. Yes, women.
Do you have a vagina? Yes, you can get sexually assaulted.
Right. And yes, and it's not right. I've been sexually assaulted. Like I have my own.
Do you know about 90% of women in the world have been?
Everybody has been sexually. Yeah, definitely 100%.
Definitely 100%.
Yeah. So y'all chill out. The fuck.
So the conversation I listened to a few podcasts and I listen to things period, and I hear these guys talking with other guys and no females are in the room, and they're talking about rape culture and shit like that, and it's funny to them, and they talking about things like running trains on women. And Charlemagne came on the radio, I think it was last week, and he basically made himself donkey of the day because he said that he didn't realize some of the shit that he was doing was
rape culture.
You know what I'm saying? And these guys act like they are oblivious, and I'm not even talking about like subtle shit like, I told you I'm not interested and you're still being forceful. That's one thing. But it's niggas like just pulling their dicks out and doing all types of
dick pics.
That is rape culture.
A guy got mad at me one time because he kept sending me his chest, and I said, "Stop sending me these pictures. I don't want to see
gay
that."
and rapey,
bruh. Okay.
And he blocked me on Facebook. I said, "I don't give a fuck."
So there's kind of like he's a noteworthy guy. All of y'all probably know him, but he randomly sent me his dick one day. I was so offended. I deleted it. I was so offended.
He was like, famous, or we just know him?
Probably know him. I mean, he been on a show. So, I mean.
Fuck reality dick.
Right.
It's probably burning.
It's probably Stevie J.
No, it's not Stevie J. But I was so offended, and he didn't know. He was like,
he thought that's what bitches like.
Right. I said, you think this shit is cool? I cussed him out so bad, and I haven't really talked. I talked to him maybe like once or twice because he sent it like 2 or 3 years ago, and I've seen him, and I'll speak, but I don't fucks with him like that because that bothered my soul because it's like, who do you think I am? You know what I mean? Like, what was it about me that made me think that that made you think that it was okay for you to send something like that to me? Not to say that it was me, but I'm like, what is wrong with men? But this goes back to, could it be, I'm not saying it is, but could it have something to do with just men and their pheromones and dominance and just something that is like just innately inside of them that some
dominance is a myth. We could be dominant if we were bred to be dominant.
I am dominant.
Right.
Definitely.
So the only difference between
definitely dominant.
They are just larger beings.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't mean that they have to be dominant. It's just the way it's been going for thousands of years.
I mean, well, if you're going by the Bible, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
then the man
or
is
any
the head
of the other books and
right,
all that shit,
so I just feel like, is that something that has been nurtured since the beginning of time?
Definitely, it's like this. It's definitely society. Men can definitely control themselves if they don't. I'm not saying you won't have the urge to do some shit, but we all have control over our body. And if you don't have control over your body, that's a mental illness.
Right.
And
that's
you
something
need to
you
get
go
some
talk
help
to
for
somebody.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. We all have control, but if society doesn't tell you, you got to control yourself, why the fuck am I going to control myself?
And if society keeps rewarding bad behavior like
you get to become president.
You get to become president. You do no term.
Listen, these men on this list, and we're just talking about white men with privilege,
or just people that
are Kelly.
But I'm talking about these men. If we're just singling out this group, they're white, they're men, and they have money.
Right.
And
not even talking about the day-to-day Joe Schmoes that
but
we...
you know, y'all know what else though? Y'all know the part that hurts me the most about rape culture is that women be the ones that be taking up for these niggas the
yes.
most.
Yeah. Yes. Why is that? Why is that? Why do you think that is?
Because it's deeply
rooted.
Ingrained in
right.
us. Because women already think that they have to take the burden of a man anyway.
Right. And women are low key so insecure that they almost feel like men give them validation. So now
they ain't shit,
right.
my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a man hater, but niggas, y'all got some issues.
Y'all got some growing to do.
Yeah, y'all balls
like y'all have no accountability.
Y'all balls is much. Y'all not even wiping y'all ass good, and y'all trying to get pussy all the time. Wipe your ass good.
And have some accountability, because let me tell you something. As a woman, I completely understand the fragile male ego, and there could have been so many times where I could have hurt a nigga's feelings, but because I know that they are far more sensitive than we are, I don't say the thing. But they feel like they can say whatever to and about us.
That's rape culture, guys. You saying whatever we listen to this music with a bunch of rape culture in it. Mm-hmm. We listen, we jam to it. You know what I'm saying?
So do we contribute to it?
We definitely contribute,
but
we ain't listening to nobody, no more trap music.
No, we definitely listen to
shout out to Gucci.
But the thing about it is, once things are, once you know, it's kind of like you need to take it with a grain of salt and understand what you listen to, because some of these girls that you talking about with their ass on Instagram, they listen to the music that niggas say you need to look like this, your waist need to be snatched. Hell, DM me that pussy. Put the Molly in her drink. She didn't even know it. Yeah, they thinking, so that's just what happens. So I feel like, are you smart enough to know what you listening to? I'm smart enough to listen to the shit. I'm not saying I'm great, because in a perfect world, I wouldn't listen to it, but I am going to listen to it. But some shit just too egregious, and I don't listen to it.
Oh yeah. Some of that shit is like, no, you're very disrespectful and you don't deserve to have an album, but
definitely. Definitely.
So let me pose a question to y'all.
Okay.
Oh, you want to talk about the R. Kelly thing?
No, I'm definitely trying to purge R. Kelly from my system.
Oh yeah, he doesn't get played. Anything he's in, skip. Delete.
Yeah, I've been skipping. I've been skipping it too. I ain't gonna lie. Something came on the other day. I was singing hard as shit. I was like,
dang, I can't like this. It's not in it. I mean, yeah, that's on a small scale, but it matters and it's impactful. But let me ask y'all this. We talking about women and how they dress on Instagram or whatever, King Magazine, XXL. So how do you feel when a woman says she's just owning her sexuality, as opposed to feeding into the man's idea of sexuality? Do you think that there can be one or the other? Do you think that?
I think that you can walk down the street butt ass naked for yourself, and that doesn't give somebody the right to touch you, talk to you any kind of way. Now, my opinion is a little different than Amber Rose, because I think she just don't get her point across correctly with what she's trying to say. I think that if you can be a fucking porn star, but you should still demand respect for yourself. So owning your sexuality is shit. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to dress. I want to have just these pasties on. I want to have a full business suit on. Whatever I got on, it's still me. It belongs to me. And it comes to the respect of, you got to make these motherfuckers respect you.
Yeah.
Everybody should respect you. Male, female, cat, dog, mama, pig, whatever.
Mama, pig.
Like whatever, but I feel like
the three bears.
You can definitely own your sexuality, and the way that I look does not give you permission to put your hands on me or degrade me in any way.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
And you niggas need to know that just because a girl want to wear her ass out, that don't mean she asking for it.
That don't mean she want to touch. She might just like her ass.
Right. Like me, and I love wearing my boobs out. I wear my boobs out all the motherfucking time.
This goes without saying.
You don't wear bras.
I don't wear bras.
No bra shorty over here.
Yeah, but that don't mean you need somebody feeling on them.
A nigga will lose his life if he thought he could just come over and grab one of mine.
Let me ask y'all this question. So a lot of guys act like they super fucking confused about what shit is. What are some common things that you've experienced in the past? Kind of like what happened in the club or whatever, where, look, you need to educate these niggas like, nigga, this is not cool. This is rape culture. Don't do it. Because they think it's just cool. It's just kicking it. It's just dudes being dudes.
Well, go ahead.
if you walking up to somebody that you've never fucking met, never been physical with, know nothing about them, and decide that you want to touch them in a place that would not be appropriate to be seen
or
in the
touching
public,
them, period.
Or period. Don't do it. That's rape culture. If you think that it's okay to vulgarly call a woman, that's rape culture.
Catcalling,
yes,
whistling,
yes,
yeah.
What else? You can
cussing a lady out because she says no, or persisting after she says no.
Yes.
Listen,
definitely.
No is no. If she says no,
any circumstance,
just take it as a no.
And I'm gonna tell you the number one thing that I've witnessed in my entire life. Every time, it never, ever, ever fails. And you mentioned this earlier in the podcast. The first thing a man and women as well will do when a woman accuses a man of something, or a woman says a man stepped out of the way, they will say, she's lying. Why would he do that? What did she do?
Yeah.
Why would he do that to her? Well, she probably did this.
Yeah.
It's always the woman's fault. It's never, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that to her?
Right.
It's never that.
Yeah.
So what y'all need to do, and
check
then,
yourself.
And it ain't even got to be as deep as having a sister or a daughter or a mother. You need to know this for you. And number one, in your soul and your heart, don't touch nobody. Don't accuse a woman of lying. And yeah, there are women that use that, but 9 times out of 10, a bitch ain't lying. Y'all niggas ain't shit.
Bitches not lying more than they lying. And it is bitches out here who lying, but more than likely they're not.
Right.
I think,
don't trust white women though. I'm playing. Allegedly.
Don't trust white women. Listen, don't send nobody dick pics.
Don't send fucking dick pics.
Any part of your body that was not requested. If y'all don't have that type of relationship.
And don't ask me for no motherfucking pictures.
Listen, if a chick want to send you some nudes.
Well, he might want to say, can I get a selfie for my...
Maybe like for my
when I call, my call log.
No, because
I mean, if you want to ask, if y'all have... Listen, here's the thing. No. It's all about relationship. You need to know what your relationship is with that person.
And be real about it. Don't try to make it something that it ain't.
Yes. Listen, if you ask for something and she say no, don't fucking ask for it again. Don't send people unsolicited pics. Don't be all in people's DMs and all that when they've clearly said, leave me the fuck alone. Like,
hey, also
leave me alone.
If I fuck with your friend, I'm not fucking with you. I don't know what you niggas is reading into. You need to get a grip though, cause niggas ain't shit.
Hey, listen.
And that just happened recently. Yeah. Not gonna say how recent, but a dude read all the way wrong and into my niceness. And y'all do that. A woman can't even be nice to y'all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Y'all, we gotta be straight up bitches to y'all for y'all to leave us the fuck alone.
Hey, Tiffany Haddish said, if a woman got all her clothes on and your dick is out, it probably shouldn't be.
Okay? That's as
simple as that. Listen, guys, y'all not as smooth as y'all really think y'all are. If a woman wants to have sex with you,
we just got low standards.
She knows you're not really about to convince her to do anything for most women. You're not about to convince them to do anything that they don't want to do. So if they saying stop or chill, sometimes it's really just a test to see how thirsty you are or see what your temperament is. Because if you act like you don't want some sex from a woman, she's gonna give it to you on a platter, my nigga. Okay. So stop being thirsty.
Facts on facts. Like, if you tell me no, baby.
Hey, I turned into a persistent little bitch. You said what? You don't want?
You don't
listen,
like it?
The best way
I'm
to
not
get
wearing
some
any
ass.
Pantygate.
Hey, the best way to get some ass is to act like you don't care about the ass.
Yep. Hey, what Drake say? Pussy's only pussy, and I get it when I need it.
And I give him a bag afterwards. No, that's not the rest of the song.
I hate her. I hate her, guys.
I'll never get to join in the song.
No, you didn't that time.
Let's give women and men, give the men a tip and give the women a tip in regards to rape culture and us just getting these conversations started to abolish rape culture.
Here go a tip, ladies. If a nigga make you feel uncomfortable and you tell him the first time and he say no, deck his ass, mace his ass, and he'll fucking learn. I'm gonna start carrying Mace around. No bullshit. Because now you being disrespectful. Now you're invading my space. I gotta keep telling you.
They don't like that shit.
Right.
You be like, right. They be like, come on, stop playing, bro. That ain't fun.
Like, no, but I'm not though. Because I'm saying no and you're still trying to tell me yes. And I'm saying no. So, you know,
what's the tip for the ladies?
The tip,
that was a tip for the ladies. Just start macing their ass after the first time. Mace their ass after the first time.
This is a tip for the guys.
The tip for the niggas. Fucking, how about you don't even approach no more ladies? You don't say nothing. Let the lady come to you. So that way you fucking know that the shit is real. What?
Maybe he fine and I'm a little nervous.
You ain't never nervous, nigga.
Right.
Hey,
this one when I say hello, my name is
never
Kierra.
Nervous.
I'm
this
nervous.
young G right here.
Right.
Hey.
They can't be making niggas feel like bitches.
Hey.
She got rape culture. She be like, hey, what up, shawty? It's fine ass. Let me holler at you for a second.
Hey.
Nigga clutching his pearls.
Hey. Stop.
He playing with his dimple like
what you said?
Hey, she definitely be like, hey, little mama, how you doing?
Hey,
wait till you see my clip.
Chill. I got people listening.
Okay. Your good Christian community listening.
Christian
go ahead, Kierra.
But look, my advice to men is initially think of how you would approach your mama or how you would approach your grandma. You wouldn't
or
be
your sister or your daughter.
No, not even that. Because y'all don't even be respecting your sisters or daughters.
Damn, y'all niggas
but
some shit.
think about how because black people specifically love the elders. Okay,
true.
So think of how you would approach your grandma, not the one that you robbed down the street.
That was racist.
The one that you go see once a year for Thanksgiving,
that was
and get a
up.
to-go plate.
Yeah, it is fucked up.
Dang, you see that internalized racial oppression right there.
What about for the ladies?
Oh, for the ladies. Hey, I just agree with Sierra. Mace their ass. Oh, I yell out rape in a heartbeat, but I be cussing niggas out.
Right. I will cuss your ass out so fast.
Definitely.
The niggas be like, man, fuck
and
you.
Niggas don't,
fuck you.
I done been called a bitch so many times. I be like,
right.
You a bitch,
now
duh.
Now what?
You a bitch too. They don't like to be called fuckboy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, and call them a bitch or a pussy or
pussy
gay.
ass. I be like, you gotta say it like Southside. Pussy ass, fuck boy, pussy ass.
Hey, they hate
well,
that shit.
Listen, pussy ass fuck boys. Nah, to the guys, if it feel if she's not saying yes, chill out. Just chill out. Like, don't be thirsty. Stop being thirsty. I think that should be the anthem for 2018. Stop being thirsty.
Right.
If you stop being thirsty, I promise you, wet cat will come from everywhere, my nigga. You won't, you'll be up to your elbows in it. So stop. Don't pull your dick out during Netflix and chill and she not rubbing on your dick. Don't do none of that shit. Keep your dick to yourself. Dicks ain't even that attractive, my nigga, for you to just be busting them out. They're just for a functional use. No woman really wants to see your dick like that. No. Unless you got some big ass dick.
And then more on a scientific prove it.
Let them ask for it. And for women, y'all got to start checking these niggas.
Yeah, facts.
Because if you check one nigga, that's one less bitch they got to check him the next time. We got to start looking out for the bitch in front of us. So,
pay it forward, sis.
Hey, exactly. Unless you like it. If you like it, then y'all just flirting. If you don't like it, it's definitely rape culture and y'all got to shut that shit down. Ain't no more demure ass damsels in 2017, baby. Like, get it together. You gotta fight for yourself if you want somebody else
for your rights
to be able to fight for you. But I want to thank y'all for listening.
Yes, a good show.
Good show. Again, we will not have a show next week due to the holidays. So y'all have a great holiday. Write into us, write some letters. Make sure you listen to the show on your drive home or wherever you going. Make sure you subscribe to the show and follow us on, our social media, Twitter, IG, YouTube, SoundCloud is the Ain't Shit Show. Y'all already know where the X go. Okay. Leave a comment, on Apple Podcasts so we can get to the Apple Noteworthy page. And, I'm going to leave y'all with a quote. And the quote for today is, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So until next time, y'all have a happy holiday. Peace out.